Coach, before we start talking about basketball, let's talk about that health scare that you had. Doctors found an artery, coronary artery, more than 90% blocked, and you're very fortunate that they found it. How are you feeling now?
I feel great. I felt great when they found it. It was just really luck that it was discovered. I went in one day and said I wanted to check the tip of my middle left finger. I felt like it was the beginning stages of carpal tunnel, and it was, no big deal. And on my way out the door, I said, "Can you scan this scar right here?" I had surgery 5 years ago to replace 2 discs, and that looked great too. I wanted to make sure the screws and all that were in there were not loose, and they accidentally found some plaque in the carotid arteries, and I went to see a cardiologist, and they gave me the stress test and found that I had blockage, but they didn't know it was going to be 95 to 99% blocked. And so they inserted 2 stents, and I still can't believe it. I'm in shock.
Glad they found it, because you have a lot to look forward to this season with this team. Preseason #1, Angel Reese is back. Flau'jae Johnson is back. You've got other players on the team who are part of that championship effort. You got 2 of the most highly sought-after players in the transfer portal. How do you begin managing that kind of talent?
I don't think any coach is going to tell you it's hard to manage talent. You welcome talent. It's going to be a fun year, and let me say this. We're not the same team today that won the national championship. I have to replace 3 starters. We have new players that are so good and talented, but it takes a little while to get on the same page. We not only signed 2 good transfers and have Angel and flau'jae back, we signed a great freshman class. They were the #1 recruits in the class was #1 in the country. So we're going to mix and move and shift and do a little bit of all of it. And hopefully in a couple of months, and particularly when we get to SEC play, we'll be a better team than when we start this non-conference this next week.
You're in a Power 5 conference with a national championship baseball team and an SEC football team, but Angel Reese might be the biggest athletic star on the LSU campus. What has she meant to your program?
Well, it's not just our program. It's what she has meant to LSU. And I think you said a mouthful. How many times in our lifetime is a female athlete the most popular person around the country when you've got a Heisman Trophy candidate in Jaden Daniels, you've got a national championship baseball program, you've got an outstanding gymnastics program, and Angel Reese is probably the one most talked about. And a lot of that has to do with her personality, but social media, NIL deals, she welcomes it, and boy, does she handle herself beautifully.
Hailey Van Lith comes in from Louisville, where she had to do a whole lot to get them to where they were last year. What's her role on this team?
Well, we're going to play Hailey at point guard. Hailey has really grabbed a hold of the point guard position and just gotten so much better at learning things she needs to learn to play that for us effectively. We don't want to take away her scoring. She can flat out score the basketball, shoot the basketball. She is a natural-born leader. She has no problem opening her mouth and getting her teammates involved and engaged and get them pumped up. I recruited Hailey when I was at Baylor, and as I told her, your ending to your college career is where it's supposed to be, at LSU playing for me. I love her dearly, but she has earned every bit of it since she's been here. No one outworks Hailey Van Lith.
Angel Reese is already a walking double-double, and now you have another one in Ana Morrow who comes over from DePaul. What has the battle for rebounds been like in practice between those 2?
Well, Morrow, she's so quiet. I want her to open her mouth more, but Morrow is one that can do exactly what you just said. She can average a double-double, and I hope there are many games that I look up and they're fighting over rebounds. And if that's the case, we're going to win a lot of basketball games. Morrow's game is different than Angel's. Morrow will take you outside and shoot the 3 ball. She'll take you off the dribble. She's shorter than Angel, but boy, is she powerful. And let's don't forget, sophomore Samaya Smith, man, she's 6 inches taller, and boy, she's really gotten better.
Last I checked, season tickets at the Maravich Assembly Center, where you play your home games, were almost sold out, and it seats more than 13,000 people. What does that kind of support meant to your program?
Well, I can tell you today it is sold out.
Wow.
No more almost. It is sold out. And my understanding from the ticket office is they saved 1,000 walk-up tickets. So anybody that does want to come to a game, you're going to have to get there early, because after 1,000 are sold, they're not going to probably let you in the building. What does that mean? It just sends a message. It sends a message how much our program is valued, how much our program is appreciated. We're putting a product on the floor that's entertaining, but yet very competitive. And I'm just grateful that I get an opportunity to coach this much talent, this much personality on a team. And it's going to be fun. I don't know how many games we'll win, how many we'll lose, but we're not going to go undefeated. I don't know that anybody does that anymore. But I do know that we have talent.
It begins on Monday against number 20 Colorado. The game is in Las Vegas. So, Coach, I have to ask you, because people want to know, what is your outfit going to be?
Well, I would say, believe it or not, it's going to look like Vegas. So I'm not going to wear what I have on right now, that's for sure. It's going to look Vegas type of outfit. My coaches now, especially Jennifer Roberts, she just won't let me wear anything that doesn't fit the Queen of Sparkles. That's a local young lady here, a graduate of LSU, that has her own store and created the Queen of Sparkles jacket. So it will be a Queen of Sparkles outfit. I have a broken toe, so my goal is to get in a high heel shoe between now and Monday.
All right, good luck with that, and good luck this season. I'm sure this is going to be a fun team to watch.
Thank you. We sure are proud of you being from the boot. Tell everybody to find out where St. Aug is in New Orleans.
Appreciate that, Coach.